Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to see if I can use the iPad mini, but not only as an iPad and as a desktop as well. Apple mini is one of those tablets that a lot of people love. They love the size, they love the body, they love everything about it, but Apple doesn't update it as often as the other ones, unfortunately. But today, since the new iPad mini has a USB-C port, I'm going to try and see if we can actually use it as a computer. I can tell you right now, the answer is yes, you can. All you need is a USB-C dongle, so you can connect USB-C to HDMI. Make sure that dongle has a HDMI and a USB port. If you can get another USB-C port as well as a dongle, you can also charge the tablet while you're using it. Then you use the HDMI, you plug it in, and you just plug it to the desktop, and that's it. You get a desktop. Now you do get some advantages. You can use a mouse and a keyboard, a Windows one, doesn't have to be an original Apple. If you do use the Magic Trackpad, you do get some advantages, but not as many. With a trackpad, you can use it and swipe, go home, everything. And you can also use the touchscreen if you want. So you can literally use the touchscreen on the tablet while you're using it in desktop mode, so you can like draw or something like that and you will appear on the big screen. Also, if you want to play games, you can connect either via USB or via Bluetooth a PlayStation or an Xbox controller, which will make it amazing, and a lot of games work with it. Now, if we're talking about performance, you get the maximum performance possible at the moment. You get the latest chip from Apple, and you also get a lot of support from the apps and stuff like that, especially if you're playing games. If you play Apple Arcade games, most of them with a controller, it really feel like a console, so you have the access to use it as a console. You can still use NVIDIA Shield if you want to, but I'm not going to use it. I'm not using it. I just use the Apple Arcade, and how you can see, the game runs perfectly smooth. I play with the controller, I'm having a lot of fun. When it comes to browsing, I use the browser Safari. I prefer to use the normal Safari. I'm not a big fan of Chrome. I use it on my computer, but I don't use Chrome when it comes to Apple devices. Now, what about video editing? Well, for video editing, I prefer to use LumaFusion. It's one of the best ones that you can find on a tablet or an iPhone at the moment. And it's kind of have the similar effects like a Premiere. In a way, if you know what you're doing, the app is very complex. You can find on YouTube a lot of tutorials on how to do like special effects. So you literally get the same experience as desktop video editing, but on the tablet. I use it for mostly editing all the videos that you see on this channel. I use the iPad and LumaFusion. I don't do a lot of special effects and stuff. I try to keep the videos simple and short. But if you do prefer to do a lot of video editing, I would really recommend LumaFusion. I'm from the UK, so I pay $24.99, but depending on your region, it's going to be different. Picture editing, I use Photoshop Express. It's free. You do have limited access to it, so some of the effects are premium, some of the effects you can use it for free. But how you can see in the footage, I'm doing a pretty good job of just making a normal picture, making it look cool, enjoy it, and then at the end of the day I get a great result. So conclusion, does it worth getting the iPad mini to use it as a desktop? To be honest, I'll say yes. You get a really good portable computer, which is really small, and you can use it with you, all over the place and use it as a normal computer. And you also, when you get home, you get a pretty decent computer desktop that you can use your work, your homework, play some games, view some media, and have everything special built in. The thing that I love the most about Apple devices compared to Android, for example Samsung DeX, when you connect your HDMI to a monitor, if the monitor doesn't have speakers, the speakers from the iPad will still work, or will continue working. While on the Android part, if the monitor doesn't have speakers, you're stuck, you don't have any sound. You can get away with it, even on the Apple, if you connect some Bluetooth speakers on it, that's fine. So if you connect like a soundbar, Bluetooth soundbar, that's fine, you get sound, it will be 10 times better than the normal speakers from the iPad. But if you want a cheap computer that you can do everything on it, put it on the big screen and then take it with you without literally feeling it in your backpack, then the iPad mini is the perfect for you. I hope literally this video gave you some advice, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.